Alright, back. So the last two parts of this ask for the magnitude and direction of the ball's velocity just before it hits the ground. So, this should not be very hard to figure out. Let's see if we can do it. So we knew that at a height of 9.1 meters, we had a, let's see, so let's go back to black, at y equals 9.1 meters, Vx was 7.7 meters per second, and Vy was 7.0 meters per second. So, probably the easiest way to do this, Vx is going to be constant, right? Because it's moving, that's the horizontal velocity, and the only acceleration is in the vertical direction. So, all we need to find really is Vy. So Vy final is going to be, let's use this version of the equation. So it's Vy naught squared minus 2g times delta y. So what then is Vy final squared? Vy initial squared is 7.0, square that, okay, minus 2 times 9.8 times, and then it's going to go down 9.1 meters, so 9.1, and then we just take the square root of that to find VYF. So let's use our power calculator here. So let's use 7.0 squared minus 2 times 9.8 times negative 9.1 is that, and then we do the square root of that to get us the Vy final, which is, so we need to pick a direction for this, right? Because we just took the square root. We don't know if this is positive or negative. Well, when it's hitting the ground, it's going down. I think that's pretty obvious. So, what was it? Negative 15.1. So, Vy final is negative 15.1 meters per second. So, let's just find the magnitude now. That's not very hard. V final is square root of Vx final squared plus Vy final squared. We're just taking, we're just doing Pythagorean theorem. Here's Vy final, there's Vx final, and this is V final, and you can draw right angles and all that crap. Okay, so V final is square root of Vx final was 7.7 squared, and this was 15.1 squared. So that means that V final will equal, let's see, square root of 7.7 squared plus 15.1 squared, and what did I do wrong? Oh, I did just fine. So 16.95. So, but really it's around 16.9. So Vf is 16.9 meters per second, and then the angle with the horizontal is going to be arctan of Vyf over Vxf equals negative 15. Well, I'm going to punch this in and see if this is correct, and if it is, I think I'm just going to let you guys figure out the angle by yourselves, because I think you can do that. Let's see, and yep, it's correct. So I'm just going to cut this here because the next class, oh no, wait a minute, well, I got enough time. Alright, so equals inverse tan of negative 15.1 over 7.7. So let me try this, and Atan negative 15.1 divided by 7.7. Let's hope it gives me degrees, but it's giving me radians, so times 180 divided by pi. It's negative 63 degrees, so let's just try that. Negative 63. Boom, correct. All done.